What's up, guys? Man, it has been just cold the last couple days, raining and everything else. Like last week, it was hot and sunny, and this week we're freezing our asses off. Wonder why we're all getting sick. Anyways, we're going to be diving into the chaos of modern relationships, marriage, and dating culture. Let's get into it.
Have you ever heard of the walkaway wife syndrome? This is a phenomenon that I discuss in my new marriage book launching in the fall, and I discuss it because 2/3 of all divorces in America are initiated by women. First and foremost, this phenomenon occurs when women, after years of communicating their needs, letting their partner know that they are feeling lonely, or they don't feel like they have a partner, or that they're carrying the emotional burden completely on their own, they eventually walk away. Now, husbands, if you're watching, this is something to take seriously. There are reasons that your wife is communicating to you. There are reasons that she's asking to go to therapy because you have shown no interest in making the changes that are needed. Think of a business relationship. If you have one high performing person on a team and one low performing person on a team, the high performing person is eventually going to outgrow that low performing person if the low performer cannot keep up. Now, on the flip side of this, when a woman begins to feel resentful or bitter over things that her spouse isn't doing, we can withhold ourselves from our husbands. This is a really dangerous cycle because when a husband feels withheld from with physical intimacy, he then is likely to withhold emotional intimacy. And then when the wife is feeling neglected emotionally, she will withhold physically, building more and more resentment and disconnection in the marriage. It does not have to be this way. It begins with communication. Counseling is so important and so helpful. I also have a podcast and marriage courses that teach you how to initiate these conversations and give you the tools in order to do so and to grow in your relationship without resulting in a walkaway wife.
Right.
She's got some truth that's in there, but we're talking about the walkaway wife syndrome. That's the latest excuse for women bailing on marriages while holding 2/3 of the divorce cards. So let's get this straight. Years of communicating needs turning into divorce when the husband does perform like an unpaid therapist. That's kind of what I got from what she said. Relationships aren't business teams or partnerships, and withholding intimacy is your go to. Don't expect emotional fireworks in return. Counseling is just a blame game for many, shaming men into fixing problems they didn't even create. But how about some accountability instead of a walking away, leaving men to bankroll alimony? But hey, divorce lawyers, thank you for the book sales pitch.
If you've gone through divorce, I just need to know, does it get easier? Does it get easier being without your kids? Because all I can do every time is cry. No matter what I do, I always end up crying the whole time. Please tell me it gets better because I can't do this.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Boo hoo. Let's be real, most divorces leave men in emotional and financial shambles too. Women initiate 70% of divorces, and 90% of the divorces the women are college educated. So while you cry about missing your kids, ask how many fathers even get a fair shot at custody. Courts don't give a shit about equality, they favor the mothers 80% of the time for primary custody. The system you thought would be empowering is just chewing you up. Join the club. Men have been swallowing this pill for decades while feminists celebrate breaking the patriarchal family. Welcome to reality.
I have a lot of regrets, and I have a lot of regrets about my divorce. And one of them is that I picked the worst divorce lawyer. Probably not the worst ever, but one of the things that I asked from her was to put a stipulation in my divorce paperwork saying that I requested that all explicit content be destroyed because I had taken photos and videos, explicit ones, for my ex-husband while we were still married. And then once we were divorced, weird, I didn't want him to have access to that anymore. And I shared that with my lawyer, and she told me that we shouldn't put that language in the paperwork because then people might think poorly of me. So she was more concerned about what someone might look up and find in my paperwork about me wanting autonomy and rights over my body. It's more important for people to not find that out versus to ensure that that content is destroyed and that my ex-husband doesn't still have it and look at it. I mean, in all honesty, I don't think he does, or I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for him. I don't know. All I know is that I did reach out to him during the divorce process 2 years ago and said, can you please make sure that all of that is deleted? And he said, yes, like it's all gone. And I said, well, what about, in this location? And he said, oh, I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to. Like, when? This is my body. Like, and the point is, I'll never know if he deleted it. The point is, my lawyer should have gave like an ounce of a shit about how this made me feel, to know that someone had this access to my body without my permission. And she had the power to protect that, but instead she made me feel shameful. And I think that's usually what happens to us, is we feel ashamed. So I don't know. I hope me talking about it makes you feel a little less alone. I hope.
So you regret your lawyer didn't prioritize your autonomy over your explicit content. Got 2 words for you: personal responsibility. First, you took the damn photos. Second, you trusted someone with them. Divorce lawyers work for billable hours, not morality lessons. And honestly, your ex is probably too busy rebuilding his life post alimony to even care. The obsession with my body, my rights is what gets men opting out of marriage entirely. Don't trust someone, don't marry them. Better yet, don't take naked pictures of yourself and send it to them. Jesus, it's that simple. Blame game doesn't rewrite the fact that you handed over control and now you're mad because consequences showed up.
Good men do finish last, and I'm going to tell you why. When a woman finally meets a good man after being neglected, taken for granted, torn down, you name it, all these bad men, she finally meets a good man. She doesn't understand what she's done to deserve this kind of love. She doesn't know how to receive that love. And when a woman is in that state of mind, she is constantly looking for red flags. And when she finds one, even a small red flag, she will cling to it and mentally check out of the relationship, and the man doesn't even know it. And this is where a good man does what good men do, and they will continue to fight and give grace and time, thinking that she will come around, because he has no idea that she has already mentally checked out of that relationship. And trust me when I say that no good man would willingly choose to stay and fight for a relationship where he is not wanted. Therefore, good men do finish last, because they are constantly punished for all of the bad men in a woman's past.
She's not wrong. She actually puts out a lot of good content out there, and I'd like to start incorporating more of her stuff into this here. I'll just kind of comment on what she's already commented. As for good men that finish last, well, yes and no. Good men get exploited, discarded, and blamed for the bad decisions women made before meeting them. And the chasing red flags while ignoring a guy's loyalty is how modern dating kills good relationships. Fortunately, it's just kind of the way it goes now. Men aren't therapists to heal a lady's baggage or scapegoats for their ex's bad behavior. Men aren't therapists for these broken women to heal their baggage or to be scapegoats for their ex's bad behaviors. A good man fights for love, but only fools keep fighting for someone who's mentally checked out. This culture of punishment for kindness is why men are going their own way. We're better off just being single than a consolation prize for someone's emotional leftovers.
I want another thing. Stop being nice to these men. They don't want no nice woman. They want somebody that's mean to them. You over there trying to figure out what to do, helping him in situations and scenarios, things coming up in his life. You look like Pete Misha. That's what you look like. Don't help no grown man. Don't help no grown man. Hear me when I say this, and don't be nice to no grown man. Men love mean women. You being nice to him ain't gonna make him nice to you. All it's gonna do is make him act worse. So when he act up, you act wronger. It's not a word, but you need to do the most. Show him who's really in charge. You get what I'm saying? Men love when a woman is mean to them. Get out of that, oh, my heart just so good. You can have a good heart. You sure can. But be mean. And get what you want. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all being nice. And nice gets you nowhere in this world. We see that on it. So if you were looking for a sign what to do today with that man, be mean to him. Get what you want out of him. Be mean to him. He gonna be lying and manipulating you anyways. Manipulate him back. Lie to him back. I don't know why y'all think men always tell the truth. Because they don't. They'll never tell you the truth. I don't care if you think you got the best man in the world. Don't ever say what your man won't do. Because he'll show you. He'll show you what he really about. And you got to show him who your daddy made. Y'all have a good Saturday.
Shut up.
Be mean to men? Really? Genius advice for destroying what's left of a healthy relationship. I mean, treat men like pawns, lie, manipulate, and then cry when no one respects you. This toxic babe nonsense is why dating culture is dead. Men don't love mean women. They avoid them. Meanwhile, simps enabled this shit, and traditional guys check out completely. And passport bros are winning while mean queens racked up resentment and wonder why they're alone at 40. So keep being mean and you'll just keep being ignored. Well, guys, modern relationships is a mess thanks to toxic advice, entitlement, and unfair systems. Men face a rigged court system, declining family values, and a culture that vilifies them for simply existing. A possible solution? One thing's for certain, men must protect their interests, stay single, vet carefully, or explore traditional cultures where respect still exists. Women, real easy is you need accountability, no excuses. The marriage contract isn't worth it in a system that punishes men for doing the right thing. So it's time to wake up and adapt. Well, guys, that's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.